guys, welcome to a new video. In today's video, we are going to cover our top 5 must-have products for RV life. So if you don't know our backstory, I am Sophie, and this is
Silas.
And about 2 years ago, we sold almost everything that we own, and we bought this little piece of property here, and we moved our family of 5 at the time, we're now a family of 6, into a camper full-time while we built our business, and we're about to start on our house build.
Yeah, it's a 2015 Forest River Sierra. It's 38 feet interior, about 42 feet long on the exterior.
Anyways, in today's video, we're going to talk about our top 5 must-have products that we recommend for camper life. And I was thinking that these products don't only apply if you are living in a camper, they also apply if you are just camping in the summertime in a camper or something. These are just nice to have if you have an RV. So, but I also have one bonus product at the end, so stay tuned to the end for my personal must-have product for a camper.
First item is a surge protector. So if you're plugging in anywhere, that electrical panel is susceptible to a surge, and so anything that might cause the electrical flow to spike rapidly, lightning strike or a power outage and restoration, stuff like that, something stupid, something simple, can just fry your electricity in your RV. So get a surge protector. It plugs in right into the 50 amp box, and it just protects your whole camper from just getting fried.
Yeah, I'll put a clip here of what ours looks like, and I also will link all of these products that we're listing below in the description box, so you can click on them and see. But all right, the second product that we think is a must-have is a water pressure regulator. So we did not start out RV life with a water pressure regulator, and we found out the hard way that we needed one. We lived stationary full-time in this camper, and we ran power and water to our camper before we moved here. So we are connected to city water, so there is pressure from that. We're not filling our tank and using the water pump at all. A water pressure regulator is going to do, we got an adjustable one, so you can set it exactly at the PSIs that you want it to be set at. I think we leave ours at 50,
yeah, around 50
PSI. I think normal is like 40 to 50. Sometimes the water coming in from the city can be higher than that, and RVs aren't really meant to have super high water pressure, so you don't want it to damage your faucets or your pipes or anything. So the water pressure regulator just keeps it at the perfect pressure for your camper. You do need to look up what is best for your camper, because I know some older models you want to have a lower pressure. Ours is not super old, not super new, so we just stick to 50 PSI, and it's worked out for us.
Item number 3 is a Blackwater storage tank. So this one is very pertinent to our situation, as we're not connected directly to any sort of septic system. So once every week to 2 weeks, depending, we have to fill that tank and make a couple of trips to our local campground. And it's a savior, because installing septic for this purpose would have been wild and wouldn't have made sense financially. And so this is a super simple way of just getting black water out of your RV. You want to talk? You want to talk?
I will say that this is not a glamorous item on the list. I think they're called storage totes. Do you know how much it holds? How many gallons?
I think it's about 50 gallons.
I was thinking it was 50 gallons too. So we have one 50-gallon storage tank. You could use it for your gray water as well if you needed to haul away your gray water, but we just use it for our black water. But yeah, like he said, it wasn't practical for us to set up septic for the camper, since we are building here on this property, but we're not building near where our camper is parked, so it just wouldn't have made sense for us to put septic in just for the camper for temporary reasons. So we just decided, for the time being, we can haul away our black water. It is not glamorous, it's a chore every time, but it works for us. So
yeah, and it's not the biggest deal. They make it really simple to use, and it's just getting it to the campground is the hardest part.
Yeah. Our number 4 product is also something that we found out living here that we needed. It's not something we started out with. We like to learn things the hard way, apparently. But we're learning the hard way so that you don't have to. So this is why we're sharing this, so that you can start out your RV journey, start out on the right foot. So the number 4 product that we have is a mini dehumidifier. I say mini because we're in a camper, so you don't really have space for like a huge dehumidifier. If you do in your camper, that's great. Or if you want to sacrifice the space, you can choose to. So we have one mini dehumidifier in our bathroom. And it's just so handy. You don't realize how much humidity and moisture builds up in a camper unless you live in one. Really, in the winter time is when the humidity gets really bad, which is the opposite of what most people would think. You'd think you need the dehumidifier in the summer, which you still do, but you really need it in the winter time. So we have one in the bathroom because obviously that's where the most moisture builds up from the shower. And then we have our towels hanging in there. But that little mini dehumidifier we got on Amazon is a beast. It pumps. We keep it going all the time, 24 hours a day. It's got a cute little light on it that changes colors and ambiance. Yeah. But yeah, that's a great product that you would want to have in a camper.
All right. Item number 5 and our last item of the day is a 3-way thermometer. So what we have here is just something super simple we got off Amazon. It comes with 3 thermometers that we can place anywhere in the RV or underneath. It works out to like 320 something feet from this little thingy here. And why that's crucial is we camp throughout the winter, and so us knowing the temperature underneath near our pipes is crucial.
I think if anything, it's just like peace of mind for us to know. We just keep this in our cabinet and we can check it. So it comes with the 3 temperature sensors. You can place them anywhere you want, and then yeah, it's really nice to just be able to look at it and be like, oh, it's 35 under the camper, and we can know like the water's not gonna freeze right now.
Right.
So we keep 1 in and 2 under, but you could put them wherever. I know some people keep them like in the farthest bedroom because sometimes the farthest places get colder, but yeah. All right. Our bonus item. This is my personal must-have for an RV. And it's my bird feeder. If you watched our RV tour, I showed you our bird feeder that we keep on our window. So one of the reasons we chose this specific 5th wheel model is because it's got these big windows and we have a lot of trees on our property and a lot of birds, a lot of wildlife. You might even be able to hear them in this video because they've been really active today. So we just put this bird feeder that suctions right onto our window, and me and the kids just love watching the birds. We have so many different kinds of birds, so I'll link that down below as well. For all you bird nerds out there, you probably already know this, but I recently discovered that a mourning dove is spelled M-O-U-R-N-I-N-G. And that crushed me. I thought, all these years, I thought it was a mourning dove, like in the morning time, because they sing in the morning. And so I just thought it was like, oh, a beautiful sound in the morning. No, it's a mourning, like sad. And now when I hear it, because we have a lot of mourning doves, whenever I hear that sound, I'm like, oh, it is kind of like a sad sound. It's a mourning dove, M-O-U-R-N. So that's, if you wanted to be depressed today, there you go. That's a sad one. So these were the top 5 must-have products for your camper or for if you're doing RV life full-time, either way. But I could think of 5 more products really quickly. So these were just the top 5 that came to my mind, but we've got more. So if you guys are interested, we could do another one of these. If you're curious how we even live in a camper full-time, how we went from a 2,000 square foot house to a camper full-time, and how we set up electric and water and organization and all these things, we actually wrote everything out in a 40-page guide that walks you through step-by-step how to make this happen. So I will also link that down below. Anyways, all right. We'll see you guys in the next video.